The international trade show called ISSA Pulire, the Smart Show, was held September 7th through 9th in Verona, Italy. And from what I understand, it was a successful event. With me today is Toni D'Andrea, the CEO of the ISSA Pulire Network, to give us the highlights. Welcome, Toni, to the show.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for inviting me to such an important chance that I have to present myself in the show.
And we look forward to the details because this event, it happened recently and it was a success. But first, tell us what the Pulire show is all about. Who should be interested in this event?
You know, at the beginning, it was just Pulire. Pulire is an international show that started about 30 years ago in Italy. During the other years, we decided to invest in enlarging the name Pulire in different markets and different countries. By a couple of years, we became ISSA Pulire because of the involvement of ISSA in this project. So it's at the moment a platform which is replicated in different countries. The biggest one happens in Italy every 2 years, and it happens in alternance with Interclean in Amsterdam. So we are considered the biggest show in the all the year compared to the event where Interclean takes the role.
Very interesting. So tell us this, Toni, what was at this event in September 7th through 9th, what was registration and attendance like? We know the pandemic has put a shadow over everything, but what was it like?
You know, Jeff, it was a big challenge. We thought very much to decide if go or not to go. At the end, we decided to go. It was a good chance. It was certainly a difficult challenge, but at the end of the story, we are very happy for the result. So we achieved more than 10,000 visitors in the 3 days. 8,800 were domestic, of course, because of the restrictions for travels. So we didn't have anyone from the US, we didn't have anyone from China and Asia, but we had about 1,500 visitors from Europe, which is a great success. I can tell you something about the pre-registration. Normally we have a big gap between pre-reg and visitors. In this situation, the numbers are very similar. So we had about 12,000 registration and more than 10,000 visitors, which is, a great number. We have an alternation about the 3 days. So the second day is normally the busy day. So we have between 40 and 45% of the visitors in the middle day. So we had 32% in the first, 43% in the second, and 25% in the last. The show is a chance also for sharing the commercial content and educational content. So this year we decided for the first time to involve also the cleaning contractors as exhibitors. So we had 10 between the most important, the largest cleaning contractors in Italy who took part to the show as exhibitors. But together with them, we did organize more than 57 workshops and events during the show. We invited everyone from the, let's say, healthcare up to the hotels and restaurants, offices, banks, and everyone to learn how cleaning is important and how cleaning has been important during the COVID experience. So it was very successful. We had some thousands of visitors in presence, person to person, but we don't know yet how many visitors else we had on the platform, on the virtual platform. We were connected with some LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. So we will get all these numbers probably by the end of this week. But it was a good plan to be as visible as possible. Something interesting that is about the feedback. When you do an important project, as it was Pulire, you need to get, at the end of the story, a feedback from the investors, from the company who have spent money to attend it. And I can tell you that also in this area, we've been very, very happy about that. I just put some notes in order to do it the right numbers. So we put some key questions. First of all, final evaluation in relation to your expectations, and 34% of the exhibitors gave a positive response. Positive means between 6 and 10. So the range is 0 to 10. So I'm telling you only the positive numbers, which are between 6 and 10. So satisfaction from the result, 77% are happy. Number of visitors in relation to the expectations, 70% are happy. quality of visitors, 74% are happy. And the most important thing, you know, that this was the last event in Verona, because in 2023, we will move to Milano, to a more international place, to a more international venue. We want to be the real competitor of Interclean at the moment. And the response, even about Milano, has been very positive. So we achieve almost 80%. So everyone is very happy to move to Milano. That's in very short is the story. For the feedback about Milano, we also made a kind of survey indirect during the show with the key customers, the key exhibitors. And we know that at the moment, 53% of the surface of the Milano show has already been covered, because everyone was very enthusiastic of moving from Verona to Milano. The chance to have more international visitors, probably more international exhibitors coming from ISSA, coming from China. So we are in a positive situation at the moment, thinking on how we can redesign the big event in Milano in 2023.
Well, I've been to Italy and mainly Florence and Rome and the Amalfi Coast. So I think you should have it in maybe the Amalfi Coast one day, but maybe that's not going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
But Toni, it sounds like this event was a success, and you've been doing this a while. How many Pulire events have you been part of, would you say?
I mean, this is my 12th event. You know, Pulire is every second year, just in Italy. Then we run the Pulire all over the world, from India to Spain, from Dubai to Middle East. And I mean, it was a great run, you know. So.
Well, we look forward to many more years with this, but tell us your feelings, the future of the Pulire show in Italy, and it looks good. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, Toni, thank you so much for your time today, and we look forward to seeing future shows under your leadership.